I set the bowl of noodles on the table. I handed her the remote control. Said you can choose whatever channel you like. The moment the TV lit up, Emily suddenly gripped her chopsticks tight. On the screen was some educational material I had forgotten to switch off. The scenes were extremely graphic. I coughed lightly awkwardly, quickly switched to the on-demand menu, and casually clicked on Crayon Shinchan. I almost forgot. Back in the day I refused to let the school beauty into my place because I was afraid of getting caught watching this. Luckily after all these years of settling down, my skin has gotten much thicker. I acted like nothing happened and switched it off quickly. Emily also swiftly changed the subject. Said you are such a good cook. I took a tissue and gently wiped the tiny beads of sweat off the tip of her nose. Said you are sweating. That means the cold is leaving your body. Eat slowly, there is more in the pot. She focused on eating the noodles. Finished the whole bowl including the soup. Looked completely satisfied. Said she was full after just one bowl. As soon as she finished speaking, thunder suddenly cracked outside the window. I instinctively glanced at the clock. It was 9:57. Only about half an hour left until the time of the crime in my past life. In this life I had to see the killer face with my own eyes. Time was tight. I decided to head to the area near the crime scene to investigate right away. I brought a glass of water and a blanket and draped the blanket over her. Said since you are full, just watch TV in the living room. I am going out to buy some late night snacks. I will be right back. She said you are still going out in such heavy rain. I said it is fine, it is very close. When I reached the door I suddenly stopped and turned around. I was worried the attacker might be premeditating and might already be lurking nearby after following her. I said remember do not open the door for anyone before I come back. I have the key so I will not ring the bell. Hearing my instructions, Emily nodded obediently like a little cat, wrapped herself tightly in the blanket. As the door closed, she looked at the empty room, curled up on the sofa waiting quietly for me to return. I opened a black umbrella and stepped into the rain, glanced at my waterproof watch. The time was 9:58. In my past life the forensic examiner estimated Emily time of death to be around 10:30. Tonight my target was the 24-hour convenience store on the road she used to take. In my past life Emily borrowed an umbrella at that convenience store, ate something and then walked toward the alley where the crime happened. Although she stayed at my place tonight, I had to confirm whether the timeline would self-correct and let someone else die in that alley in her place. I could not let that happen. On the way I took out my phone to check the home security camera. The footage showed Emily hugging her knees curled up on the sofa watching TV, confirming that she was staying put at home. I quickened my pace. Just as I got near the convenience store, I heard a muffled groan. By the trash can at the alley entrance a thin figure was curled up. Several thugs were kicking and punching him, arrogantly demanding to know what he was hiding in his hand. The person pinned to the ground was clutching a light gray handkerchief. A tin box lay beside him. I immediately recognized him as Jack, a classmate of mine who was often bullied because of his solitary nature. Hearing my voice, those thugs spun around. Their faces instantly turned pale. Because my parents were very influential, these thugs usually kept their distance from me. I did not even put down my umbrella, and they scattered and fled as if they had seen a ghost. The alley was left with only the sound of rain beating on the tin roofs. I crouched down and held the umbrella steadily over Jack's head. Said, "Are you okay? Do you want me to take you to the hospital?" There was still a cigarette burn scar on his wrist from 3 months ago. I reached out to help him up, but he flinched back as if shocked. The tin box hit the wall. A few crayons and half a bag of cat food rolled into the muddy water. He said thank you. He lowered his head to pick up his backpack. His wet bangs covered the tear-shaped mole at the corner of his eye. I noticed dark brown stains under his left fingernails, like dried blood. I said you still came out to feed stray cats in such heavy rain. Jack mumbled a vague response, then suddenly started coughing violently, his thin shoulders trembling in the rain. I took off my jacket and threw it to him. "Is not your mom on another business trip? If you get sick, who will take care of your little brother?" Just then a flash of memory from the past life surveillance footage crossed